We've been a customer since 2016. We had a number of years rollout, obviously interrupted by COVID. So we finished our final rollout in 2021, and now our aim is to kind of optimize and embed the solution. So half the battle is getting people on. The next bit is properly optimizing it, really knowing the system, as your users do as well, and then embedding it. So what we're doing is a program around Rio Recharge. So we're doing Rio Recharge, and that is focusing on optimization and then bringing in additional modules as well. So we're looking at Flow, EOBS, and Virtual Assistant as well. And that will really enhance our experience for our staff using it, but also with Virtual Assistant for patients as well. So with system convergence is what we're looking for with our aims. So we have had lots of multiple systems being used in the past. And what we want to do is get everything onto Rio, have one core EPR. So if you're a clinician, you can go on at the start of the day, you're not having to log on to multiple different systems. You can see the patient journey all on one system as well. We've got a really good piece that we're actually a provider of mental health, children's mental health and learning disability services across the whole of Lancashire and South Cumbria. And there's Rio just being used for the core system of that. So it's about making those additional things on top as well. So in the future, hopefully in the next 2 to 3 years, everything will be done on Rio for the whole of that patch. So you think from a patient experience point of view, you won't have to tell your story twice. You come in, we can work with the key providers. They're only looking into one solution as well. So for us, it's about getting onto optimizing what we're doing, everything on one system, and really making sure that we've got that digitized pathway for the patient. So in terms of Rio Mobiles, we have mental health inpatient and we have community teams. One thing we want to do is how do we mobilize the community team so they don't need to go back to base and use a desktop version of Rio. They can use an iPad, they can engage with the patient. They can use things such as Dialogue Plus, which is a methodology for care planning. It's just being introduced nationally. We've got an app for that at the moment, but it's a standalone app. We want to make our mobile offering kind of the core offering for Rio for community staff. So they can go out and about, they can use it on an iPad, they can give it to the patient to fill out when suited. And they can just really be a lot more streamlined, a lot more optimized in the way they work. Yeah, our collaboration with Access Group's been really good. We always say we're consistent people that we deal with. We don't get high churn of different people we're working with, so that's really good. And there's challenges, but this is complicated tech, isn't it? It's software, and you've got a lot of demands on that software. So it really does feel at the moment that we're over the last few years that we're on the same page. You hear the updates. Actually, yes, that would be something that we wanted. And I think the good thing is as well, there is the Access product. But if you've got some capability to build things in-house, you can do that as well. So it's really, we've got the Connexus suite, the API suite. We use that for a lot of things that benefit us, and we've got some tech guys who can develop things ourselves and also share information with other providers. So it's been really good in terms of collaboration, and I think, we see that journey continuing.